All right, people. I'm over here in the light now. I guess I can talk a little bit more. I got another video to upload. I don't know how it ended up getting like the screen ended up getting big, giant. And I didn't want to look like a giant coming into the screen. So um man, we living in some weird, weird, weird time as we going into further and closer into this new century. It's like, I mean, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole lot going on. It's a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know what I want to say, but I really don't want to come across in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about it, but I'm like, I guess I'll just go ahead and say this here. To the best of my ability, I don't think people, without a shadow of a doubt, wants truth anymore. I think, like, if you look at the level of lower of the frequency now, people is in a lower vibration. Let me tell you how I know people is in a lower vibration. When I was 17 years old, like I'm a vegetarian, a veggie eater. Now I still eat like turkey and chicken and stuff, which is fine. But I don't eat beef and too much. I eat beef, but not. I can't remember the last time I really. Yes, probably some beef hash. I eat that sometime. Sometime we got some at the house, but I mostly eat chicken and turkey and stuff like that. But I always been a veggie patty person, and I found out how to eat healthy when I was 17 years old. It was an elderly lady in the community. I call her elderly because you know what I'm saying. And I was, yes, that was in '92. When I found out that hog chillings or swine or whatever, you know what I'm saying, according to the Bible, was unclean, I really immediately wanted to do it. Now that was a whole different time period. It's not like it is now. That was a whole different time period from now. I'm 49 now, so um, from that time until this time, it's different. It's not the same. When you go into the store now, people are literally beating me, eating or buying veggie food, or eating for those of us who have been vegetarians for decades. You see what I'm saying? Because before I came into this faith, I used to be in the Seventh-day Adventist faith, and this was like in '92, right? And I was very devout when I was in the faith. Now they had it right about the diet, and when I would be buy something like that wasn't that didn't have no meat in it. Like if you go to a Wonder back in the day when I was a little younger, when I was like a young teenager, a baby, people would literally laugh at you for buying veggie food and saying you was stupid and you was crazy. Now it's common. Now it's like everybody now. This is now. I'm not here to like shoot down on nobody and just bang on my people. I'm not here to bang on them. I'm not here to do that. But I'm just saying, it's just amazing how even you see, yes, because everybody is in. Because if you look on TV now and look at a lot of the advertisement and stuff like that, even they telling you it's best to work out and eat healthy, and you don't see them putting beef up there. You don't see them putting pork up there or none of that. Back then, people would argue the hell out of you about eating pork. They would argue you down. You would hear people saying, man, I got to have my pork chop, man. I got to have my pork. Now, you still have a few people that's still going to rebel and go against you and be like, man, da, 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 like eating, like a lot of the pastors, they do. You know what I mean? They'll sit up there and eat all that pork and stuff. But at the same time, you don't see a lot of people doing that now. You see them in the store, they beating you buying veggie food. And it's amazing because you don't see people like if you pull up the McDonald's or Burger King. Burger King is known for selling the vegan burger. Now I don't know if I think McDonald's probably do got it, but I'm just assuming. I know Burger King for sure have it. Okay, we have a Burger King literally right up in town. Now you go there, you ask for a veggie Whopper. Everybody gonna say, if you go in there, you gotta say vegan. You say you're a vegan Whopper, they know what you're talking about. Nobody is they just gonna do it. They're gonna fix you up and tell you ask you what you want. But back then, let's say like back in the early 2000s, 2005, no, 2001, 2002, and 3. If you told people that you was a vegan and you ate veggie food, they would literally look at you crazy. But now, in this day and age, in the late 2000s, you don't see people doing that no more. It's like everybody is in tune with health. Like you have the internet now. We have where we can speak. Like back in the early 2000s, they didn't have this. You see what I'm saying? And as scientists continue to increase in their knowledge, because the Bible did says knowledge is going to increase. So we see one of them. We see the internet. So that's like knowledge that increase. So we this is a different day and age. It's the same world. It's just different. I remember when all of this was nothing but woods. It was like a field. They didn't have none of this here. None of these apartments. None. That wasn't nowhere near it. Not even in early 2000s. It was still a field. You know what I mean? All of that was tall grass out there. None of this wasn't nearby here. You see what I'm saying? I think they recently just put that building over there, across over there where I got the camera right now. And that building there, I think they recently just built that. That none of that wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Now that old yellow looking that building right over there where you see the light under the porch, wait a minute, no, wait a minute. I'm not gonna say right over across the streets. Where you see my hand pointed at right there, that building right there with that light. Yes, right there. That building was always there. But and that building was always there. Yes. You see what I'm saying? And that building down there, where I'm coming down to it now, all of that was already there. But all of this here, like, see how them woods is right there? All of this here was nothing but woods. Before these apartments was there. But going back to my veggie, if you went, like back in the early 2000s, before internet, if you went and told people you wanted a vegan Whopper, everybody looked at you weird. Even back then, there wasn't no such thing as taking seeds out the fruits. You used to could go in the store and there wasn't no such damn thing as, well, seedless grapes. That would have sounded Greek to me. We didn't know what that was. You went in the store, when you bought grapes, you bought the real deal. It's just a shame how things that Esau done changed everything. You see what I'm saying? The Caucasian people, that's how wicked they are, man. Esau. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, this thing, I was trying to I'm glad they didn't have no music in that car, because I would have had a hard time cutting. I would have had to immediately just stop the whole video. But just like they control the internet, they control everything. Now just think about it. They didn't have all of this stuff. It wasn't no such thing as going into the store and finding seedless grapes. Now, how evil can this man get? How evil that is to add and put poison in the food. What nation of people you know that there is no other nation on the planet that's more evil than Esau? That's evil. That's demonic. That's what you call pure evil. Is to sit up there and take seeds out of the fruit. That's crazy. You hate a nation of people that much. Why would you think about it? God, that's something that God naturally created from the ground. I know you can't hardly see me because I'm in the dark alley back here. Because I have, so it's that go to show you that I haven't finished saying all what I needed to say. It's just crazy, bro. Well, this video gonna be long. I'm sorry, because I can't leave nothing out. It's just crazy how people can be that pure evil. I don't know no other nation that's more evil and pure evil like that. That's why Esau ain't got no business call himself punishing nobody for no crime. No other, they ain't got no business even be putting their hand on nothing good when they all they represents is nothing but pure evil. So who gives them the right is to, this video gonna be kind of dark, y'all. I'm sorry, it's dark out here, but who give them the fucking right is to proclaim and come into somebody's neighborhood, ride around in a so-called police car, call themselves sitting up there like we are protecting your neighborhood. How in the hell is protecting our neighborhood killing our people in the streets? When all you done nothing, when we look at you in a so-called police car, we don't see nothing. We don't see nothing but evil coming toward us. That's all we see is evil. When you circling in our neighborhood, but you don't go circling in Esau's neighborhood. But you want to come over here and circle in our neighborhood. You ain't got no business even thinking about call yourself putting your hands proclaiming something good when all you represent is the opposite. What would I look like hating on my brother? I represent hate, but I'm going trying to promote love to something that I never did good. I never did promoted nothing good, but I'm going to you saying I love you. Will look at me like you look, bro. You will be ready to want to take me off the planet or kill me or something. It's crazy, man, how our people are that. It's I don't know. I'm saying it's just crazy how the way times are. Times is weird. We living in such a weird time. We always have had our people hating us, and we got the heathens hating us. But it's even worse. Even with our people hate each other with a passion, and they got it from them. But time done even gotten worse. It is worse when you look out here now. It is totally, completely. Hold on, wait a minute. I can't even see how many. Okay, I did 12 minutes. That's all right. It is crazy out here. It is crazy. It is, bro. It is plumb, just pure evil, bro. Esau is pure evil. If God loved every single body, then why is our people living in apartments like this we barely can pay rent? If you look right now and look at this here, but they living over there in a neighborhood where it's like big ass mansion, big as all these condos put together. They house look like a cap, like a big old castle or something. You can put 5 and 6, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14 cars in it. But you got us barely can have our cars parked up here like this. But our people don't understand that. When you try to talk to them about this new modern day age, and they'll try to tell you, well, God loves everybody, and we not living in the past, and we not living this and trying to, but we still got a lot of the stuff that ain't never been fixed. So how you gonna sit there and say we living in the past when you literally got the same shit? It's worse than now. And we realize that the stuff that's going on now, this was organic back in the day when the white man hated our people. There was a lady that told me She did not want to hear nothing that I had to say. Nothing. I mean nothing. Even though I was completely 1,000% right. That's Stockholm syndrome. That's slavery. And I will never stop proclaiming and speaking the way that I'm speaking now. But she is willing to sit up and listen to lying ass preachers, because that's what they are. Lying preachers sit up there and lie to them because it sounds so good. I don't care how many scriptures I pull out the Bible. I don't care what I show this individual person. What I'm saying is all pointless to this person. It is a shame and a disgrace is to deny because and take and embrace something that feels so good, knowing it's a lie, but you sit up there and you refuse to acknowledge what I said was right. That is crazy. And it's what makes it even sadder. It's our elderly people. We don't even have no leaders no more in the community, bro. But I told her today, I said, you will listen to Esau, the so-called white man, telling you about you got to pay this ticket because you was speeding at this stop sign, and you ain't going to do nothing but sit there and say, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, your honor, yes, sir, this and that and the third. But your brother tell you is to go natural, or your brother tell you don't eat this hen, this man is trying to kill you. All of a sudden you don't want to hear it, and I'm your enemy, and I'm more of a threat to you than this man that comes in and hope that you die from the diseases that he put in the food. But I'm the enemy. Make that make sense to me. But the Bible says that your family gonna be against you. Matthews 10 and 34 and 35 says that a man's foe will be those of his own household. It's just a shame. It's sickening, bro. It's crazy how the way our how people are conditioned, and they knowing them, they're killing us through the food. You see what I'm saying? Like back then, like I said, when you went into the stores, you didn't have to. People wasn't really buying, I don't know, veggie food like they are now. Like when I first found out about it back in the day when I was a young teenager, you always could find veggie food in there. You didn't even see the shelves they stayed full because people didn't even know about it. But the few elect of us that did know, I'm just saying it for context. Everybody would look at you weird if they saw you picking up and say you're a vegetarian. You don't eat no meat. People not saying that no more. It is weird, bro. We're living in weird times where not even the people that argue with you about it and get mad with you, they be the first ones right there in the store putting some veggie links in the bucket. They beating you to it. They beating you by it. But you mad at me when I tell you this is how you should be eating, and Esau is trying to kill you with all the GMOs. But you get mad with me, or they'll get mad with you and say you interrupting their phone calls and stuff. They are so rebellious. But I guess they want to die. And you know what the person told me? Well, if I die, let me die. I said, well, how you get mad at me? And you just said, if I die, let me die. So that lets you know I'm right about what I'm telling you. So why would you say, let me die, when the Bible tells you that you can live if you choose life? Choose life by eating the way he said eat. But you making it difficult. That's what I don't understand. How could you be that angry at your God for telling you and trying to save you and spare your life so that you can have and live a healthier life? That's crazy to me. That's weird. How could you, as a supposed to be an older leader who's been around in the world for almost over 70 years now, you've been on the planet that long, but it's hurtful and it's sad to see We don't have like my we don't have we don't have the leaders no more. The leaders are just totally just it's gone. It's crazy out here, man. That is crazy. I'm just sitting up here. I'm happy and amazed that we're living in this new time period. But I'm also astonished and just overwhelmed with just shockness for what you're hearing our leaders is doing, bro. And I'm not trying to make you look bad. I'm just saying, damn, is it that bad? This is how it is in 2024, bro. Is this is what we supposed to be experiencing? Is this how we supposed to be living our lives? Damn, it's crazy, bro. It's weird. Nobody can go to the sister for no advice because you said something like the sister said, well, if I die, let me die. I don't care if I do, if I'm eating this and if I choose this here. Why would you sit up and be that's not a definition of a leader. That's a person that's headed for destruction. And then you wonder why God put so many curses upon us and put us in bad conditions and stuff. I'm not trying to act like I'm holier than thou, because I clearly told I respect my elder, and I clearly told the elder, okay, when you're doing business and I'm around your place, or if I'm around, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna listen, like you asked me to listen when you be on the phone doing business with these people on the phone. Although I don't like how they lie to our people, but I'm willing to humble myself and I'm willing to listen. I clearly told you that. I clearly said this to her, and I let her know that I wasn't trying to come in and trying to be disrespectful while the person was on a phone call. I wasn't trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. The only thing that and I clearly told her before the debate. I told her before the debate. I told her, I said, look, before I got into this debate or whatever you want to call it, I literally told you an hour ago, before it got to this point. I'm willing. Today. I changed today. I said I'm gonna humble myself. If you tell me that there are some things that I don't understand, why would I get mad with you for you telling or speaking the truth that there are a lot of things that I don't understand and I need to sit down and listen more. And I told you that I'm willing to do that. I'm still is. I'm willing to do it. I'm not running from. If there is a part of me that don't understand something, I'm not going to run from it and act like I know it when I don't know it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to act like I know it when I don't know it. Why would I run from something or get mad with somebody because they corrected me and telling me that I have no understanding of this type of business when I know I don't? Why would I get mad at that? I'm not gonna get mad at you telling me something that's right. I wouldn't disrespect you as a individual person if I don't know something and you tell me, do you understand anything about business? Have you worked this bit? No, but I have. I was a handyman with it, but I'm not gonna sit there and tell you I have not owned the business. So why would I get mad with you because you're telling me that I never owned the business before? That wouldn't even make no sense. It wouldn't make no sense at all. So I'm telling you, I'm not running from the fact that I'm ignorant in certain areas. I'm not running from that. I'm willing to listen to you. I'm willing to sit down and I'm willing to understand a little bit more than what I do. I'm not going to sit up there and say God loves everybody when I know I defend that when I don't have a full understanding of that. I can't go around and say, oh, God loves everybody when I don't understand the context to it. Why would I get mad if you pull the context showing me something where I'm wrong at? If you show me the context of Isaiah 45 and 17, Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. You should not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Why would I get mad and go off on you because you showed me the context of that? That's not fair. So if you're telling the truth about me, that means you're giving the right context. Why would I get mad if you're putting me in context that I don't understand anything about this business, but I get mad with you because you're trying to correct me and you gave the context in which you was right about me? Why would I get mad with that? I'm not going to do that because I'm not disrespectful to my elders like that. If you say something that's true and I don't know, I'm just gonna tell you I don't know. I'm not gonna argue with you. The only thing I'm gonna do is sit down and learn what it is and get an understanding. That's the time. I just want to let y'all know what type of person that I am. I know this video is way over to probably 30 minutes. Let me see. I can't even see because I got my, hold on. Oh, it's 25. I figured it's like 25 minutes and something. Yeah. I'm not going to sit there and get upset with you because you done corrected me on something. That's stupid. That's dumb. If it's correct and it's right, I might feel some type of way, but I'm going to respect the idea that, like, damn, I can't argue that. That's true. So I'm going to see y'all later. And back then, people used to, they'd look at you weird if you told them you was a vegetarian person. That's right. People would look at you weird if you told them back then that you're a vegetarian person. But today, they beating you to it. That's right. People thought I was crazy, or they thought you was crazy for eating veggie food back then. Back then, people thought you was crazy for eating vegan food or vegetarian food. That's what I name it. I'm out.